This is the PGS space station, our base from the IGoByLotsOfNames event in 2022. In this video I will show you the entire base. More than 20 players have put a combined 1,000 hours into this thing, and IGoByLotsOfNames only showed it for a few minutes in the video. This is the central area. Several GregTech central monitors are used to show meme pictures all around the base. Everyone is required to change their picture on monitor number 195 when they log off the server. Since this was made in 2022, there's always Among Us. In this area, we have the deep mob learning setup. It's supposed to use artificial intelligence to simulate encounters with mobs and generate resources. These machines have been running for days non-stop. They have generated at least 1 million items, which are transported into this drawer. In this area, we have some chemical reactor setups, mostly for organic chemistry. I forgot what this was supposed to do, as it's been 16 months. This area is dedicated to the large chemical reactors, the gray boxes. They take normal chemical reactions and make them go faster and more efficient. All of this is automated through applied energistics too, which I will show later. Also, here's about 10 electric blast furnaces that are all connected to the AE system. They activate only when something is requested by the AE system. And here's our boy vacuum freezer. It cools down ingots that are too hot for consumption. Here we have 3 large distillation towers for getting byproducts from oil: propane, ethane, butane, hexane, benzene, kerosene, alkenes. They're all here. The towers are so big that they go up to the upper floor of the base, which I will show later. This large setup here crushes thousands of cobblestone into gravel and then into sand. Then we have several towers of machines. We can see the twin towers of alloy smelter and electrolyzer here, and I'm ready to do 9/11 on them. Let's move to the Grejicality multiblocks area over here. Grejicality multiblocks are like bigger versions of the normal GregTech machines, like the Mega Wire Mill, or the Mega Assembler, or the Mega Electrolyzer Cell. I made like half of them. It took like 6 billion hours. If you haven't played modded Minecraft a lot, this might look like a jumble of machines. But this is the place where all the automated crafting patterns are stored, for every single item, from LV motors to the highest ultimate voltage tier stuff. We have completed one full revolution around the base, so we're back at the central area. In this area we have a line for each voltage tier of each machine: low voltage, medium voltage, high voltage, and extreme. This is the AE system. This is like if Minecraft chests had Google search. You can retrieve any item out of the 84 million items that are stored around the base. If you want to learn more about AE2, you can watch Bandsmith's AE2 guide. This is also like ChatGPT, because the system will use AI to automatically craft any item, or fluid, you request. The hard drives containing all the items are locked behind a wall of cobblestone. Zactobyte managed to find a way to get up to the space station and nearly stole all our items, so we had to hide the drives. Now we are up to the second floor. This area is quite funny. We have a Mark II fusion reactor connected to a whatever this is redstone setup for advanced draconic evolution crafting. And right here is the doxing area. We have managed to obtain coordinates of every base on the server, with teleporters that can be used to go instantly inside of any base to attack. Very trollful. This mess of pipes is close to the microverse projector. Yes, indeed. This purple cube is using classified SpaceX technology to create pocket universes. The machine uses rockets and rocket fuel to go into each universe and harvest its resources, leading to thousands of items. And here's some more whatever magic stuff to make crystals, from the mod actually editions, along with some lasers for crafting stuff I guess. Here's the nuclear area. Some funny machines are working to separate the isotopes and create funny nuclear fuel that goes inside these reactors. Since this is no me factory, I don't think that the reactors explode. If you're bored you can try to explode a reactor and tell me how it goes in the comments. And here are some automated extended crafting tables. for crafting things that require 81 items instead of 9. Here, we have the assembly line, a machine that is used to craft 10 game machine parts in GregTech. It is unlocked at tier 7, ludicrous voltage, and here are some automated extended crafting tables, for crafting things that require 81 items instead of 9. Right here we have the Fusion Reactor Mark III. The highest tier of fusion reactor possible in GregTech, but that's not true, because GTNH has the Mark IV fusion reactor. It is connected to a tower of about 7 zillion plasma turbines. I only wish that we made 2 towers because it would have been a bit funnier. Each plasma turbine generates tens of thousands of EU per tick to power our base. Let's move over to the bottom floor and see what we can find. We can immediately see a large wall of electric blast furnaces. I think that it would have been cool to have some cozy living rooms inside of this area, but sadly, we had no time. The event lasted only 2 weeks. All of the cabling for the AE system and the power conduits run in the bottom floor, and by the way, here's the advanced ore processing setup. Every single GregTech ore can be processed with 6 machines, which get almost all byproducts. Here's enough chemical reactors to cover the needs of the entirety of China. It looks beautiful. Like Tiliabi says, machines are only just organs of the greater body called the factory. Factories are the child of man. They are real organisms, not things. Efficiency must be maximized to achieve gratification. We have collected the heads of our enemies and put them on our wall. There is at least 1 Amogus here. Now we have seen everything in the bottom floor. Let's move to the chain of anal beads that is at the center of the base. The center of the space station has a large G made with the little tiles mod. The G stands for Gotsk, which means your mom in Poland. Nah, I'm just kidding, it means Greg. Tiliabi hid some chocolate here for some reason. Tiliabi also made some airlock doors because this is the space station. For some reason they don't really work, so let me show you Tiliabi's footage. In this room, we have some computers for automated crafting, an oxygen controller, and the warp core, which is used to move the station around the solar system. At the top of the column, we have a tree farm which somehow works in space thanks to oxygen. We also have a small rocket which is used to get down to the planet that we're orbiting. Right now, I'm moving the base to Uranus, and here's the moment you've all been waiting for. This is the orbital laser, the funny PGS super weapon. It is connected to a small localized AE system to store the hundreds of millions of stone dust that we mine when we crack the planet. And that is it for this video. I might also show the supersymmetry base in the future, but I know next to nothing about it. See you in the next video.